Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if you're new. I'm Souls, and on this channel I discover and play simulation genre based games, just like Parcel Simulator. This is one that I actually started with, my channel with I should say, and I've had a lot of fun playing it, played the demo, had a blast, and now I'm starting to get towards the completion of having everything open, but I feel like I'm so far away from actually getting to where I want to be with this game. And that's because every time I turn around, I have a problem. Something's not working, a conveyor's backing up, this or that or the other thing. Anyway, I am hoping to solve a few more problems today, but I don't know how that's gonna go. If you would, please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. It does help me out, and I appreciate the support from everybody out there, so a big thank you for that. I think one of my goals today, we are on a weekend, which means we no longer have the train available. I'm a little bit afraid because I don't have the shelving quite set up to handle that situation. I have 2 shelves. 2 shelves is not enough. I think last time I had a weekend with the train docks, I had like 3 or 4 pallets that I had parcels on because I was trying to make it work and it just wasn't working. I am going to pause this conveyor. I think I have everything else paused. I'm going to double check because I do not want it to bite me in the keister. I'm going to tackle this. Am I going to succeed? Probably not. Am I going to have a lot of problems left over? Probably. However, I feel like I can fit 2 more shelves at least here, which might help me out a little bit. If not, maybe it will actually be the permanent solution. I hate to say permanent solution because every time I think I have one, I don't have one. This game proves me wrong. And I think that's part of the reason I like this game so much, because I think I have it figured out and the game's like, hold my beer, you figured out nothing. It's a little bit of the allure of this game to me, is that aspect of it. I am going to try to fix this right away and see if I can get it to a manageable aspect. Okay, that should be workable. I think I've got this in a positive light now, where I can actually have it function. There, tested each one individually, and on the unloads. Seems to be working. A little bit nervous that it's gonna still cause a problem for me, but I mean, all I can do is try, give it a try. There's so much more I want to be able to do, but I think I have to take this one at a time. Let's begin our Saturday and see what happens. I can't help myself. I have to constantly intervene. I don't know. It's a me problem. At the end of the day, and look how full these are. And I thought that this was overkill for shelving. It is not. I only have a little bit of room left on some of these. It astounds me. I was like, this is going to be way too many, right? No, it was not. It definitely was not too many for sure, which is kind of scary, but you only have to deal with this on the weekend for the train, at least. I also see another area that I can improve on, and I think I'm going to do that before the next day. And that is to actually take these invalids and run them back towards the denied chute in this corner. So I'm going to go ahead and rework this right now and see if it'll be better. Maybe it'll be worse. I don't know. We're going to try. All set. I completely took this line out and redid it. This is the first set of machines. These come from truck bays 1 and 2. Anyway, when they are marked invalid, they will now come around to this line in this corner of the warehouse for the denied chute, freeing up more space for the far chute to be used. And I think this looks a lot cleaner than what I had before too. I did throw a package through. I did test it a little bit. It seemed to work just fine. So I'm going to try this out tomorrow and see what happens. Let's go to bed. We'll see how much money I spent on doing these builds and continue on. Okay, 18,000, not too bad. That was to rework the train bays and to rework the invalid chutes on the first set of machines. Let's give today a test and see how things go. Well, it is 11-ish in our day on Sunday, and as you can see, we are already backed up on our train dock. Everything is full. Every single one of those shelves are full. I'm gonna have to grab a pallet and pull some of these back so I don't get a backed up line. But I think I have an idea to make this even more workable in the future. However, I'm going to clear these for now just to give my lines more room. I do have a good question about these storage racks. Can they go higher? I mean, I would think that I can get a few more rows, even taller, of these racks up to the ceiling. There seems to be more than enough room. Could you grab them by hand? No. But at the point that these are open, you have the loaders and the unloaders for the shelving racks, so you really shouldn't need to physically grab them from the top racks anymore. Just a thought, you really wanted to give an alternative, have a ladder on one side of the shelving rack so you can climb up and get the ones at the very, very top. But at this point, when you get these open, like I said, you shouldn't need to physically grab off the shelves anymore. Hopefully that might be something they could consider. And it looks like I also had a jam down here. Oh, is it the plane? Yeah, these got all used. As I was afraid of, I knew that this was not going to long time work. It was just kind of a short fix for the time being. So that might be the holdup with all of this. Let me grab another pallet. I'm gonna see if that will cure it. Yep, now it moved along freely. So the plane had gotten backed up over to the sorter. Therefore, nothing wanted to move through that line. So these two lines got incredibly backed up. The 2 days of parcels that mount up when you can't send train out is crazy. Look at this. This is such a mess. So there's 2 full max pallet, which I think are 30 boxes a piece. And then I have the little one, which is 12, I believe, also sitting there. And I still have parcels that are sitting down the train ready to go. You know, even if I do another complete full set exactly like this sitting in front of it of shelving, I still don't think that's going to be enough. Thank you so much for watching this video on Parcel Simulator. Please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Next time, we're going to try working more shelving into these few problem areas that I pointed out. Before I start like messing around with anything else, I really do need to get the shelving situation under control. As you can see, the train situation is out of control. This is a mess, and I don't even know what to say about this besides watch me sort this all out in the next video. Have a great rest of the day. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.